What is going on, guys? So today I'm going to show you how to summon your friend in Elden Ring. So as you can see here, my friend's sign is down. I can press A and I can bring him into my world. So the number one thing that needs to happen for you to be able to do this is you need to be in an area where you haven't killed the boss yet. So we are in this area here. You'll see a fog gate for the boss. Clearly I haven't killed the boss yet, so we can do this here. And then there are two items that you'll have to use in order to be able to pull this off after. So your friend's going to have to use an item to put his sign down, and then you're going to have to use an item to scan for signs in the area. And the order is that he has to put his sign down first, and then you'll have to scan for signs in the area. It's just the way this game is. It's a little broken if you don't do it any other way. Like if you do it another way where if you scan first and then he puts his sign down, it might not work 100% of the time, but if you do it in this order, it will work. So let's go into how he puts his sign down first. So press start, go to your multiplayer tab right here, and then if you want to make it private so that only you and him can see each other's signs, or maybe it's a group of 3 of you where you three want to see each other's signs, make sure you set a multiplayer password and a group password, because if you don't, if you put your sign down, anyone in the area that's just like playing and hasn't killed the boss can summon you and they can see your sign, and then you can see anyone else's sign too. So it goes both ways that way. Make sure you set these passwords first. Okay, and then he's gonna have to use the tarnished furled finger. So if I use this right now, you'll see I'm putting my sign down now, and my friend's sign disappeared. So what this means is if he scans in his world, he'll be able to see me and summon me into his world. We'll do that second. First, I'm gonna bring him into my world. So because he has already done this step and put his sign down, I can now scan for the signs in the area. So the item for that is the Furl Calling Finger Remedy. It's this one right here. It looks like a pocket watch, I guess. I don't know. You use it, it makes a scanning effect, and now you'll be able to see the summon sign. So I'm going to bring him into this world, and I'm just going to explain a little bit about this scanning item, the Fur Calling Finger Remedy. So you need to craft this. You can't just... I don't think you can buy this from anywhere. Maybe you can, but the easiest way to do it is to just craft it. And if you go to your item crafting, all it takes is some Erdleaf flowers. So I can craft a few right now. It takes 2 Erdleaf flowers to make one, and there are a few bonfires or sites of grace, I guess, in this game where you can farm these. So like if I press start, or if I open my map, a great spot to farm these is the 4 belfries. I believe that is right here. Or no, I'm not remembering it correctly. I think it's right here. Yeah. So there's a bonfire right here, and very close to the bonfire there's a bunch of those flowers that you can collect. Then you can rest, go back and collect the flowers again. And that also is the same case right here. There is one right outside the bonfire. So you can just collect these Erdleaf flowers, then go to your item crafting and craft these scanning signs. I'll also go to one of these bonfires and show you later on, but that'll be later on in the video. Just wanted to show you how to bring your friend into your world first. So he's now in my world. We can challenge the boss together, but first, before we do that, I want to show you guys me going into his world. So let's say I don't want him here anymore. I can banish him by going to multiplayer again, and then using this finger severer. So this will send him back to his own world. Goodbye. And now I want to go into his world instead. So I'm going to put my sign down. So what does that mean? We go back to multiplayer. We oh, am I being invaded right now? Are you kidding me? Okay, I'll make a cut and then we'll try this again. Alright, bitch. Okay. I'm going to add this in the video, actually. You also get these summoning items, these scanners for signs, by killing people who invade your world. So I just killed her, or him, whoever that was that just invaded my world, and I got another one of these Furl Calling Finger Remedies. So now I will attempt to go into my friend's world, because if you're being invaded, as you can see, all those multiplayer items got disabled. You cannot rest at a site of grace, and you can't quit the game. you got to give like the invader a chance and fight him. Basically, that's what it's trying to tell you. But now that he's gone, I'm gonna go into my friend's world. So I put my sign down. Now on his side, he's gonna use the scanning item, scan for signs in his area, and then summon me into his world just like that. Okay, and now I'm in his world. As you can see, I have half of the flasks I used to have. That's just a rule by summoning. They give you half your flasks. You know, if they gave you your full count of flasks, might be a little hard to balance the game for them. So they give enemies more health and give you less flasks. But the game is still a little easier overall if you have a friend helping you out. Like summoning a friend versus summoning an NPC is a huge difference if you do it this way. Just from experience. But yeah, so now I'm going to get out of his world. I can also just do this. Same item again, return to my own world. And I'll just show you really quick a bonfire or a site of grace where you can get an Erdleaf flower. If you're early game, you'll have it. At least you'll have like a spot where you can rest and get one at a time. I don't have the 4 Belfries bonfire in this playthrough, but yeah, let me just discover this site of grace first. Okay. Alright, so you're going to want to go to the Church of Ele right here. And then the Erdleaf flower is literally right here. So you'll see it, it's orange. This is what they look like. Acquire material, and you just got to collect 2 of them. So I'm going to rest really quick, and you'll see it respawns, and I'll be able to craft one of those scanning items. So a trick, I guess, early game if you want to summon your friend. That summon sign, the item where he's able to drop this down, I believe you just get this very early on. It's given to you automatically, or like you get it given to you by an NPC. So this is not a problem to get. It's these. These are the farmable ones. You need to get these Erdleaf flowers to craft these. So this is a trick, you know, to just get them early. So now that I have 2, again, we can go to our item crafting, take a look, see I have the Erdleaf flower, and I can craft the remedy. You will also need a crafting recipe, I believe. You might not, but crafting recipes you can buy from these merchants here. So if you talk to them and you purchase, you'll be able to see these cookbooks. These expand your abilities to craft items. So you can craft more items if you buy these. So whenever you see a merchant, just buy these. You won't have a problem summoning your friend. I believe you just get that recipe right off the bat, but if you don't, you'll get it from one of these books, from this bonfire. So that's pretty much it, guys. Less rambling than the last video, an actual demonstration. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you did, drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And drop any questions you got in the comments. I will respond. Thanks for watching.